I guess we're all doing it. Hello, this is A Podcast Divided. I'm Daniel, and I'm a Cubs fan.
And I'm Andy, and I'm a Sox fan. And today we will be watching the Cubs game.
And this is A Podcast Divided after the intro.
Yeah, here we go.
Your Daily Cubs White Sox podcast, the best place for all the baseball debate you need.
And welcome back to A Podcast Divided.
Were you trying to do like Chris Russo, like, and welcome? You're trying to be that guy?
It wasn't very good, but I'll try again. And welcome to A Podcast Divided.
That was 10 out of 10 right there.
Me trying so hard. What if I start saying that right before the intro ends?
Honestly, you should probably just cue the intro again, and then we can both do it. That'd be so cool.
Okay. Intro again.
Your Daily Cubs White Sox podcast, the best place for all the baseball debate you need.
And welcome, everybody.
Yeah. You started a little late there, friend.
Oh, LOL. Hello.
Yeah. That is some pretty goofy music.
Yep.
LOL, we cannot do Rocket League at the moment because Daniel's PS5 is broken.
But it will be fixed soon, so.
Yep.
I just need to fix it.
So yeah, this is our number 2. This is our plan B. This.
Yeah, it's.
So today we are going to be doing. We're going to be watching the Chicago Flubs. Was it Flubs?
Nah, I think that's like your nickname, but it's like.
Okay. So then it's the Scrubs, right?
Oh, I don't think it. So not that one either.
The Lubs, because you guys L a lot.
No, I think we're actually the Wolves. No,
I knew you would say that. I knew you would say it. I was thinking about calling you the Lubs for like a week now, and then I knew you'd be like, yeah, we're the Wubs. I knew you would do that. I should have bet money with someone that you would do that. Oh, man.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Well, anyways, though, once again, I am joined by my friend Andy, and I am obviously a Cubs fan, as we already said, and he's a Sox fan. And this is the Cubs Brewers, and we're gonna be doing the type of thing where nice double reset, by the way. So we're gonna be doing the type of thing where we're not really announcing it like. We don't announce baseball and we don't practice it. We don't practice. If we practice it, we could obviously because we do Rocket League. But you could say Rocket League's harder. But we're just not like at that. Like that's not the point of this. What we're gonna be doing today is talking, but I'm also gonna be putting up on the screen the score so that you guys also know what's going on without us having to update every single new person or every person who's just not following perfectly. Which is perfectly understandable, by the way. And if you're new, or if you're old,
go away.
Remember.
I mean, no, don't go away. That was.
Go away! And. What do you think you're doing? Okay. I'm getting the score up here, guys, by the way. And Andy's thumbnail is another 10 out of 10, or should I say 15 out of 10.
Well, thank you, but that is actually impossible. You should have failed math.
I'm good at math, but I'm not good at like math that like is like just like when I don't like have to do good and it's just like random like this, you know.
Yep. I'm good at geography. The capital of Paris is Japan.
Yes, sir. That's true.
All right. I don't see any information about the Cubs game.
Yeah, well, it's coming, but that's a ground out.
Coming soon to a city near you.
Coming soon. What do you mean?
It was just a play of words.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm gonna turn off the Cubs audio because it might be copyright.
The
Is
Cubs
it
are-
just me, or are these people too scared to send a text? Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. But I'm gonna put this up here. I'm almost there. Like I'm like one button away. But one button is one button, you know. Also, I did get a nice microphone for podcasting, so it was a cost, but you know, it's good. It's good. If you want a microphone, it's at least use it, and I'm using it. So
Can you give us a few taps? That is enough taps. Thank you.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Also, Corbin Burns with a almost 4 ERA right in this year. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like under 3. Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty. What's the word? Insufferable.
And Steele's obviously doing really good. However, Burns was still having help. So
No, Steele is bad.
end of the third inning, Steele has a sub 3 ERA like Burns. I was expecting Burns to have, but he
Whatever.
failed me. So
That is a ball. Sorry, I'm watching the Sox game.
I mean, yeah. Oh, this is kind of like the Cubs, but yeah. I mean, I don't blame you, I guess, but watch the
That was
Cubs.
literally 5,000 feet off the plate. We're playing in Baltimore right now. It might as well have gone to DC. It was closer to there.
Yeah. But anyways, I got the score up there, so it's 1-0, and we are in the bottom of the third. So the Cubs are gonna be batting. No, actually, the bottom of the third just ended. I was confused by this. Update, yeah.
The Brewers currently have a 9-game winning streak, and the Cubs are trying to snap it, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen.
Scoreboard.
Oh, sorry, 1-0. It's sorry. Yep, no, it snapped. Might
This
as
is
well
a blowout.
You might as well just call it mercy rule, right? I mean, it's 1-0.
Why not? I mean, the game's practically over already. I mean,
that's not how baseball works.
I mean, let's just wave our W flags and get out of here.
How about we just wave our L flags and then just like I'll roll up in a ball and fall off a cliff.
Does it sound fun?
That's because it's not.
It's not.
We somehow get away with that inning without scoring a run. Are you kidding me? These people are buffoons. So Daniel, how's your day going?
It's going good so far. I just like really nervous about this Cubs game because.
Oh yeah, I know it's a vital game. It's not like there's 161 other games that you can.
Yeah, but like if we lose this game, then we're definitely like gonna probably not win the division. I mean, I think
we're not gonna win the division.
We've got a good shot. I mean,
no, you don't.
If the Brewers were not playing this amazing, then we have a really good shot at. I mean, Andy, the White Sox video just got 18, even more views. 18 now.
White Sox are just popular. They're really, especially when you're ranting about them.
Yeah. for the live stream, the title is why the White Sox so bad. But for this one, I put in all caps, "What happened to the White Sox?" and question mark and exclamation mark. So maybe my title helped out there. Potentially.
Yep. So now I'm famous.
Also, 18. And it's actually pretty good when you don't have an audience, but
Yeah.
almost.
Okay. So what would you have for breakfast or not breakfast, dinner?
We're going to the top of the fourth, by the way. 2-0 count to Caratini with 1 out. I missed that first out. Breakfast. Salad.
What about lunch?
Salad.
And
I didn't eat dinner yet, but it's gonna be more salad with pasta.
what about lunch? I know you had some more stuff for lunch.
I had
It's because I watched you eat lunch.
bologna.
Bologna. And then what else did you have?
Grapes.
I don't recall you eating grapes.
I ate grapes before you got there, I believe. It was just
okay.
me and Ian.
Okay. Well, what else did you eat?
We thought you were like out at the thing.
Well, there was something else that you ate for lunch. It was brown, I believe. It was invented in Chicago, actually.
I don't know.
It's sprinkles on it.
My salad?
Yeah, salads are brown and they have sprinkles. Okay. Sorry, I needed to clarify that. Now I know. You had 2 salads. Okay.
Wait. Oh, there was like more salad in the salad. I'm making no sense.
You sound like a true Polish person right now.
What's like a Polish accent? A strikeout there by Justin Steele, and we have 2 down with nobody on. So
There's no
good situation for the Cubs.
I can't really do a Polish accent because it's more consonants than vowels. It's like it's a lot like that.
Okay then.
I think the Cubs are stupid.
The Cubs?
Yeah. Did I stutter?
You think the Cubs? Oh, that's in the gap. Talkman racing back, and he calls it, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out. And Justin Steele has a nice 3 inning. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. We're gonna have Bellinger, Swanson, and Suzuki up. Suzuki's actually been batting .380 in August, and he's been the Cubs' best hitter in August. So take whatever you want from that, but he's been a good hitter now. You could say that's just a lucky hot streak, but it's nevertheless, it's
a hot lucky streak. That's what it is.
Even if it's luck, he's still getting hits, and if you can,
the luck is over.
Continue the luck. I mean, he's like
is over.
That's the thing about Suzuki. He's been horrible, and then every now and then he has like a month or two of just like amazing, and he like shows flashes. So he could be like an amazing MLB player if he could put together all his good months for a whole season. Can he do that? I don't know, but if he does, wow.
Also, I heard on the news today that some billy goats are walking around Chicago, so I think you guys are going to lose.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Billy goats?
Yeah. Did you know that the guy who actually brought the billy goat in and then said the Cubs ain't going to do anything, they ain't going to win another World Series, you know that he's actually a Greek?
Kind of. I mean, I thought, I don't know. It's like the type of thing which like I knew I didn't really like know for sure. Like if you had asked me like was he Greek, I would say probably. I can't remember for sure. I mean, Cianis is a pretty Greek name if you think about it, but anyways.
Yeah, and his first name is Billy. That's a Greek. Well, that's more of a American Greek name.
Bailey.
That's every Greek mother, like calling their child Billy.
Billy. Boy, We can really use some interesting voices.
Yeah, we can. Daniel, you're half Russian, half Ukrainian. You should probably do a Belarusian voice.
You're the one with the Belarusian voice.
I'm not even at all Eastern European. Well, I guess Polish, but
it's your accent that you make the best. I don't know why.
yeah, I'm a Belarusian.
Like it's not the easiest accent. It's not like that hard, but it's also like something that everyone can't do. There are some accents that are more easy, and I disagree that that's an easy one. If someone would say it is,
Like the Indian accent.
I mean, no one really uses like the Belarusian accent as much as other ones, so maybe it's just that it's more common. Like I feel like because like there are a ton of Asian and Chinese and like Asian and Indian people, I guess that's just like more of like a common thing to hear people talking in. I mean, Mandarin's like one of the most popular languages in the world.
It actually is the most spoken language.
Yeah, never mind. That's just a fly out by Cody there.
Nerd.
I thought it was a home run. Then it was just right to the right fielder. He didn't even have to move.
Daniel, can you do a Chinese and or Indian accent so we can get canceled?
I'm not like feeling like accents right now. I'm just feeling like weird voices. I don't feel. I don't know.
Can you do a weird voice?
My. I'm just thinking about the Indiana Jones stuff now.
Oh yeah, with all the trumpets. Okay, I feel like we should do our Indiana Jones impression, but with just all trumpets. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it.
Great.
Honestly, hats off to us. That was really good.
That was really good.
Fortunately, there was no one to listen to it.
I know. Well, I might post it as a short. Not gonna lie. I just gotta record this. Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself here and record on my iPad.
No, jeez. Wait, so do I have to do it? No, I guess he's muted. Well, yeah, I guess I can play some tunes for you. Let's see what I have on my tunes list. Let's get some cool jazz. It's the end of the fourth. Cubs are stupid.
I'm back. I just decided it's too hard to do this. The screen recorder isn't even on my iPad anymore on this one.
Oh, well, did you enjoy the jazz?
Yeah. It's very good jazz.
Oh, thank you. I played it myself.
The White Sox don't
Not really.
getting any views.
Huh?
It's still at 18, the White Sox video.
No, still at 18.
Hey, we got over 700 channel views. 714. Let's go.
Oh, yes, we did a thing.
We got more views on this channel than we have subscribers on Fort Boys. However, we have 250,000 on Fort Boys, but it's because we have shorts on there.
Yep.
Ball one from Steele.
Ball one.
Ball one. He's at 78 pitches. I mean, do you think he can go? How long do you think he'll be able to pitch? I mean, it's the top of the fifth, and he's already at 79.
He'll be gone
probably
in
going
the
to end up seventh. So
He'll
you
be
think
gone
new
in the
pitcher in the
seventh.
seventh? So Alzolay
Yes.
pitches the ninth, for example. Palencia 8. I know. Oh no.
Sure.
Oh no. You've got to be kidding! Oh, Ian! No way! What catch by Ian Happ! I thought it was going to be a game-tying home run, and no, Ian Happ into the ivy with an amazing, outstanding highlight reel catch.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow! Woo! Oh. I was so scared for a second there. I thought we were tied. And then Ian Happ makes an amazing catch. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. That was their number 9 hitter, too. Taylor.
I'm angered. I was watching this show, and it was in Europe. It was not in European, but it was obviously a European show. And it was about soccer, and it was about these angry sports guys. And this one guy was just I am all angered out. He started laughing.
All angered out. How do you speak European? Or is
It was a show. I don't know where I watched it, but I know it was. I don't even know. I don't know. It was just something very European. It was some weird British. I've never even been to England. It was some weird British soccer show or something. And then I just hear, I am all angered out. But I guess my Belarusian can count as a European.
Yep. Yeah,
You are so cringe. I mean, Cubs are stupid.
Yep. And anyways, guys, Ian Happ just made an amazing catch, and because there was no one on base, that it would have, if it was a home run, which I thought it was, then it would have been. I believe Tyrone Taylor hit that. It would have tied the game at one piece. But because Ian Happ made a great catch jumping into the ivy, still 1-0 for the Cubs. As Yelich just strikes out to Steele, and we've got 2 outs.
2 outs.
Yelich striking out to Steele, man. Looks like Steele was the better one of the 2 on the thumbnail, huh? Thumbnail that Andy made. It's awesome, by the way. Andy's thumbnails are great. Although it's just a different genre, for these podcasts, but it's the same skills for making thumbnails.
Making thumbnails.
It's your specialty. If our YouTube channels never pan out, you can always work for Mr. Beast, make his thumbnails,
Yeah, I just need to get a picture of him screaming.
Yeah, you should just take his thumbnails and pick out
you buffoon.
What?
I was yelling at the umpire for the White Sox game.
Oh yeah. Although this is the Cubs watch party, Andy is a White Sox fan, so just like I would, he's checking in on the Sox. I mean, I can tell what's going on in the Cubs game well enough. Andy's reacting to it, so I mean,
And I hate every second of it.
And that's a ball, and he did not go. So it's a 2-2 count to Wilson Contreras' younger brother, William Contreras.
Oh, the cool one?
And
Yeah.
it looked like he might have, like, if he didn't, he might have gone. If he didn't go, it was by like less than an inch. It was like so close. You could say he went, and you would be like, maybe right, maybe wrong. I don't know. And that's fouled, so it's still 2-2 to William Contreras, man.
22.
Call 2-2-2. Call learn. Hey, what is it? What happens before the 2-2-2-22-22?
It's like Lerner and Rose, something for you.
Oh, lawyers. Lerner and Rowe are the lawyers for you. Call 2-2-2-22-22. As that's the pitch ball, full count to Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
It's William, but it's his younger brother.
Sorry.
Sorry. How can you make that
B.
mistake? It's such a bad mistake.
I know. Put me
Ground
in a
ball,
martyr's position.
Swanson, 3 outs.
Come on!
1, 2, 3 again, and we're going to the bottom of the 5th, boys and
I
girls.
hope both sides of Swanson's
And every Cubs
are
fan,
warm.
every single Cubs fan, even if they're dogs, they're still Cubs fans. Like my dog.
Your dog is not a Cubs fan.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not. She is. She cannot feel. She cannot be a fan of a team.
You don't think so?
No.
Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Yeah, everyone was gone when we were doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Okay. I actually gotta go. But I'll be back maybe soon, maybe later. I don't know. But I hope to be back. But it's like there's like a thing going on. So
Okay,
I gotta
for
go.
sure. Just
Okay, bye.
just like turn off like the and then like stay in it. Okay, there we go. I'm big now. So, anyways, guys, let's see if there's any new chat stuff. If you have any questions or anything, just tell me about baseball or what we're talking about. You know, the whole thing. What's going on is that the Cubs are playing against the Brewers, and the Brewers are having a great season. But currently, they're on a really big win streak. And the Cubs are chasing them for the division. However, the Cubs can also make the playoffs through a wild card. So, I mean, there are multiple options for the Cubs to make the playoffs, and they don't have to beat the Brewers. It would just give them a favorable matchup if they played the Brewers at home versus getting the third wild card spot. And then having to play the Brewers with no home field advantage. So, yeah, that's definitely true that the Cubs can beat the Brewers and can pass them. However, these last 2 series that they're going to have this season against the Brewers, this series, this game, and one more tomorrow, and then I believe a 3-game series to end the season. So, well, before the playoffs. So, assuming that we're in the playoffs. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting, exciting, definitely. But you also have to understand that this is not anything. Nothing is guaranteed for this Chicago Cubs team. I mean, they fought to even stay in contention. They fought to not have to trade at the deadline. And if they're going to make the playoffs, they're really going to have to keep fighting and stay in that race. I mean, they're playing against a lot of teams that are in their way for the wild card. And obviously now the Brewers. I mean, with the Reds, the Reds are a team that the Cubs should be, but they're not really in the. I wouldn't say they're in the division race. I think the Reds are a wild card team this season. I don't think they have what it takes to win the division. But I mean, the Brewers and the Reds are the only 2 teams that have a remote chance at being the Cubs for the division. Like, those are the 3 teams that have a shot at this. And obviously, with a bad division, like, you'd think everyone would have a shot, but some people are in rebuilds, like the Pirates and the see, Cardinals. Although not the Cardinals, if you think about it. I mean, the Cardinals were not supposed to be in a rebuild now. Cardinals are literally supposed to be on a having a very great season and on a run, but I mean they signed Contreras. That should have been a big signing, but it was not. Reason being, of course, everyone's just doing bad. As Christopher Morel with 1 out gets a nice base hit single. He's on first base with 1 out. 110.2 off the bat. And I mean the Cubs only have a slim 1-0 lead here, but it's the bottom of the 5th, so a lot of things can happen. But the Cubs, because they pitched in the 5th, we're only 12 outs away from winning, even if we don't score. So we can definitely get 12 outs, but it would be nice to have the bullpen have an easier lead to sustain. I mean, you should not expect to shut out a team, especially a team like this Brewers team, especially because they're on a run like they are now. And although we do have Justin Steele going, I mean, do you really want to have the bullpen be pitching to perfection? No. So it's the thing with that. Yan Gomes is up 0 for 1 with a ground out. And that is what's going on right now. He's trying to steal second, and because the guy was covering, Morel's going to get to third. He might try to score.
No!
Yan Gomes grounds one right where the second baseman would be, but because Morel was stealing, a perfectional hit and run play by the Chicago Cubs, and we've got first and third with 1 out. I mean, that's a small ground ball that should have been a double play. But because Morel's stealing on that, second baseman covers because it's a righty. And now all Gomes has to do is hit a little grounder to second base. And because the second baseman's covering too, it's going to get through. Amazing play by the Cubs. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs. All you got to do is play smart ball and play manufactured run baseball. That's what the Chicago Cubs team is doing.
I hate the Cubs. I hate the Cubs.
As we have Mike Tauchman here.
I hate the Cubs.
And that's a ball, although it did touch the zone. But, you know, I love these umpires, man. They're my favorite. You know, yeah, they're awesome.
I hate the Cubs.
It barely touched the zone. I mean, I didn't really see it. I mean, you know.
I hate the Cubs.
Ball 2-0 to Tauchman with only 1 out. Andy just repeating, I hate the Cubs at this point. Why do you hate the Cubs?
Taste in the Cubs.
Why do you hate the Cubs?
Because of everything they've done to me. They're the bane of my existence, and I wish that they would all crumble.
And they're the best thing of my existence.
No.
To Tauchman, 2-1 count. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put my iPad charging. And as ball 3 to Tauchman, we have a 3-1 count. So I mean, everything says that the Cubs score here. However, obviously this is a double play situation. I mean, you know what? I think we should. Oh no, I forgot about who's on first base. If Gomes wasn't on first, I would say he steals second because of the guy on third. But he's so old now, I doubt his speed. As that's ball 4 to Tauchman, and bases are loaded. Ah, man. That's Patrick Wisdom, and everyone's clapping, and the fans at Wrigley are on their feet. Oh, man. This is awesome.
I hate the Cubs.
Man. What could be better than this, Andy? Cubs meaningful baseball.
Okay. Here, I'm going to read you something. So there was yet another video about the Sox maybe relocating, and then he talked about the Cubs the YouTuber. He talked about the Chicago's are the best team. They're the team in Chicago, and then one guy commented, "The Cubs are Chicago's true baseball team, in my opinion." And then Mike Scott, baby, he went off on this awesome rant. Okay, and I'm going to read it to you. I wasn't going to comment on the statement, but it bothered a lot on what this person said. First, the Cubs have certain advantages that the Sox don't have, like where they play. The north side of Chicago is a lot more wealthier than the south side. It's less dangerous also. That makes a big difference on people going out to games. The Cubs are not Chicago's true team. They're just marketed more on being on the north side, and it's sad. I see the favoritism in the media when covering the Cubs versus covering the Sox. As a longtime Sox fan, my dream is for the Sox to move out of Chicago, and my reasoning is that they will never get a fair shake staying there. Everything is always about the Cubs and what they're doing. All we hear is about the Cubs, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I'm so sick, in all caps, of hearing about the Cubs all day long. Darn does the media know there's another team in Chicago. Please move the team. Chicago can have the Cubs. Chicago doesn't support Sox anyway. True Sox fan has spoken.
Wow. Do you agree with all that?
Yep.
Because I think that was all just pure lies.
It was not lies at all. You want to know why the Cubs are favored more than the Sox?
Location? Ownership?
Location.
1, 2 count? Nico! No, it was no! You are kidding me! These idiots!
What do they do?
Ah!
What do they do?
I hate Milwaukee. I hate this game. I hate everything because we can't score in the perfect situation with a perfect batter up there. He crushes the ball. And no, the third baseman for the Brewers is right there to get a stupid double play, unassisted. Come on, man.
Okay, so what I was saying.
Bases loaded, 1 out. We can't even score a run. All we need is a fly out, a sac fly. We don't even need to get hit.
Oh, poor you. Oh, yeah, Mr. Winning Records competing for a playoff spot. Oh, no, a double play. No.
Come on, man.
Come
on. We get this far to lose a game potentially because if we lose this game by 1 run, which is probably going to be the result, there's a good chance if we lose by 1 run, then it'll be because we didn't score right there. You know what's going on? Like, why are we playing baseball where everything
You're winning
goes wrong?
against a team with a 9-game winning streak, okay?
And we have to line
you
out
are
like
living the high life. You are like the rich kid that complains about stupid things.
It's just like, I would not be this angry if Horner had gotten like a little grounder double play, like a normal double play. But no, he crushes it, and it looks like it's going to be an RBI, at least 1, if not 2. And no, it's caught. And no, the guy's off third. Oh, man. Okay, anyways, move on. Going to the 6th inning.
Oh, wow, a Sox commercial.
Yeah, man, Andy. Sorry, it's just rough,
Oh, yeah, rough with a winning record and almost sweeping the Sox, your arch rival, and having your other rival be one of the worst teams in the league, too. Yeah, rough.
I mean, that play.
That's all you're going to talk about now. The Cubs, I can't believe that they let out the double play, but they won $15 billion to nothing.
Anyways, though.
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you why the Cubs have a favored media attention than the White Sox. It's because the Cubs were actually bought by the Tribune Company, which basically, in the olden times, I think Robert just hit a home run. No, of course not. It's a jumping catch. Okay, and the Sox are also losing 4-1.
Let's go.
That's complaining. Okay, that's complaining when we need it. So anyway, in the olden times, back in like the 20s and 30s, people couldn't really. Well, obviously, people can go to games, but no one really had TVs, so they needed to like check the scores of the games on the newspaper, and the Chicago Tribune provided Chicagoans with Cubs scores. So yeah, that's just. And the White Sox were like nowhere to be seen. So that's why people are fans of Cubs instead of the White Sox. Why did Daniel just leave? Well, phone's charging, so I can't really provide you guys with any jazz. Oh, there we go.
I'm back. I accidentally clicked out of the studio. So sorry, guys. Also, LOL, you had a shower, real nice. Andy. So yeah, I don't know if they were hearing you all when you stop. But 1 second, I'm gonna put the screen up. But keep going. Also, just saying it's a
I actually just stopped. So
Also, Steele is at 99 pitches in the sixth, so I think our predictions were right. I think that he will only go 6 innings, which is a quality start if he doesn't allow any runs. And by the way, Corbin Burns pitched pretty good today. I mean, I'm not gonna talk anything bad about him. It's just when you're facing against Dust, Man of Steel, you
Wow.
better be amazing right there. Anyways, do you have anything else to say about the media? Because I mean, a lot of Cubs fans weren't even in Chicago, and they only watched the Cubs because they were one of the two teams everywhere on TV and they were on WGN, of course, big TV channel everywhere. I mean, people would watch the Cubs in these random states that you'd never think that they would have Cubs fans, and all they would do is because it was on their TV, and they're like, "Let's watch baseball. Ooh, the Cubs are on the TV. Let's like the Cubs." And it's like a great way to grow the fan base, really. But
yeah, it is, and that's why the Cubs are far more favored than the White Sox, and that's why
of course
the Cubs are a lot more favored in the suburbs than the White Sox.
I mean, that's true too. I mean, people literally moved to Chicago in the suburbs, Illinois, let's just say that, just because of the Cubs.
I doubt that.
Or people at least travel here to go to games. As that's a strike 3 to Willie Adames, and Justin Steele has 2 outs already. Still no base runners. And yeah, Adames, he's a good player, but I mean, he's obviously got his limitations. I mean, he's not going to be the best player ever, I don't think, but he's a good shortstop for the Brewers. As Andrew Monasterio, bang, 258 with 3 home runs. I don't even know who this guy is, but he's got an interesting name. Andrew Monasterio. I don't even know.
That sounds actually really Italian.
Monasterio.
Monasterio. Andrew Monasterio.
Yeah, that's definitely like Italian. But you could also say it differently, I feel like. Ooh, and he just gets a single. Okay. So, Monasterio with a nice base hit right there.
Monasterio.
Andy, are you happy that Monasterio got a good hit?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? He's Andrew Monasterio.
Who got a good hit again?
Andrew Monasterio.
Wow, I like his name. I'm glad he's doing good, but if that makes the Cubs lose, I'm going to hate him. So, hopefully not. I love that you're using your Italian accent.
What Italian accent?
Your Italian accent. Okay. Strike 1 for Steele. He's pitching against Weimer.
Oh, him?
Joey Weimer.
That guy?
210 with 13 home runs. Oh, no. Okay, that's foul. Thank God. Thank God. I almost just had a heart attack right there. Foul home run. Funny story. He hit that down the left field line foul onto this little party deck out there where there's standing room. And in 2019, I went to 3 games and I literally just stood there. And you can actually see really well. And it was really cheap. So I could just go I went at the end of the season 3 times literally. It was really great. It was
to Wrigley
really
rooftops?
Awesome. No, it's down the left field line. It's where the ball just was hit. It's the bleachers end, but it's in the right next to the bleachers. You're pretty much just there. It's I don't know. I'll have to find a picture for you later. It's a standing room area, but I don't even know if they sell tickets there now or if it's just reserved for parties. But it was really cool to be there because it was just nice because the tickets were so much cheaper than the bleacher seats, and we were right next to the bleachers, so we could just go way more, And now I don't. They're not on the website. Maybe they're at Wrigley, but as that strike 3 by Steele, Weimer swings and misses at a pitch 2 feet
What are
above the
we
strike zone.
doing?
And all the Cubs fans stand up and clap for Justin Steele. He had an amazing
These
performance
stupid
tonight.
and Cubs fans like stupid things.
A 6-inning shutout for Justin Steele.
Shutout. No.
That's called
Okay.
amazingness right there.
I
6
don't
innings,
care
no
what
runs.
it's called.
6-inning, no runs. Shutout, baby.
No.
Shutout, baby. Let's go. Thing is, we've only scored 1 run, so might be an issue. Could be an issue.
It will be
Hopefully,
an issue.
it won't be an issue.
It
As we
will
only
be
need-
an issue.
We only need to get 9 outs
No, it's a lot of outs, Daniel. And also,
against
it's 1
this
run.
offense. Might be hard, especially
It
because
will be hard,
Steele
and you will
was pitching good.
lose.
We're gonna
You
have
are
to expect
going
like,
to
really good pitching.
lose.
We're gonna have to have really good bullpen relief now. I mean, Alcely, I think, I think
You're going to lose? Yeah, I agree.
if we take the lead into the 9th inning, we're winning.
No.
Alcely has only not completed 1 save the whole season, and
You
he's
mean
gotten
2?
15 in a row.
As of August 29th, 2023 at around 10 p.m.?
No, Andy, you haven't seen him maybe, but he's been unbeatable. Like, he's just, made it look easy to get a save.
You mean he's going to lose to the Brewers today? Did you just fart?
No, I just, I don't know why I did. I made a noise with my mouth. I, burp? Or, I don't even know. I was
Daniel, no one wants to hear about your gas.
It was my no. It's like I made I don't know. It's like a weird noise with my mouth. It was like, oh, I just swallowed. Anyways, I know you guys don't want to hear about that. Oh my gosh, there are people in center field in the scoreboard watching the game. What a view! I would pay $10,000.
The White Sox can't complete the double play, and
Let's
now
go.
it's 5-1 Orioles.
That's Justin Steele at 8 strikeouts today on only 1 walk. 111 pitches. 111 pitches, by the way. And Corbin Burns pitched 5 innings, 1 run, 68 pitches, only 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Corbin Burns is really efficient. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to have to say, so far at least, the key of this game has made the Cubs on top has been the Brewers hitting. Or you could say the Cubs pitching. Because,
I could say that the Cubs aren't on top because it's a 1-0 game.
I mean, Burns is still pitching. I mean, you could say Burns.
Why is he still pitching? Is the manager dumb?
He was
Or is he just stupid?
Andy, before this inning, he had 68 pitches. You're going to take a guy out with 68 pitches?
I didn't know that. Okay, that changes things.
It does. I didn't realize that he's still in. But anyways, he has been very good. Not a lot of strikeouts, but he's gotten the job done. And, the Brewers offense has not been getting anything done. That's a single by Ian Happ to right field, and that's 1 guy on with nobody out.
And I think that's my call to leave. I actually do got to go. I got to shower, so.
Oh, I know. It's actually 8:48, so
Yeah.
You actually gave us 3 minutes of your precious time. Well, I mean, we're grateful for it. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I know, and I'm grateful for being here. Unless if the Cubs are losing, I would be a lot more grateful. But
you're glad to be on the show, but you're not glad about what the show's talking about tonight because it's kind of like the type of thing where, it's Bellinger.
Stay frosty and go White Sox.
Bye, Andy. See you tomorrow, and we'll have to talk about what happened tonight because I don't know. It's gonna be a roller coaster. Like Sam Olbron Locked on Cubs said.
Oh no,
Don't
not
forget
this
to get
doofus.
Tums because you're gonna need some stomach medicine and cardiac medicine.
That is the worst roast ever. No, I'm staying for a few minutes. So I was at this party and there was this Russian dude, and he just said, okay, so my dad roasted some guys political opinions, and then he just said the Russian guy just said, I hope you have some ice because you just got burned. And we all laughed because it's so stupid.
Also, I'm just saying what happened. Bellinger hit a sharp grounder to second, and he made an amazing diving play and made
Okay,
a good
bye.
throw
Go
a
away.
second. Bye. Anyways, though, I will be here probably until I feel like I should leave. I mean, it's only the sixth inning, though, so I don't really know. But let me tell you guys one thing. You're still here. The Cubs' season might be determined by tonight's game. It might not be, but it could be. I mean, this is a big game right now. And yesterday we were obviously losing as Bellinger's going on the steal. Oh, Swanson. Oh, Swanson. Oh, Swanson. Why are you fouling that? So the Cubs season could be swayed by tonight's game. If they win tonight, they're still in the division race. If they lose tonight, depending on how the other wild card teams do, they could drop out of that race. They could stay in that race. I mean, they're not leaving anywhere. They're not going anywhere after one loss, but they could get out from having a barely having a lead in the wild card. They could go back into the pack of the guys almost in it, and it's so big. If Swanson gets a nice base hit right there, I wanted to say RBI. It's no RBIs yet. But first and second, one out is Dansby Swanson. I mean, I don't even know what to think at this point. I don't know whether I should just be super pumped. But like last inning, I mean, we had bases loaded, one out, and obviously, if you guys remember, that was really annoying because Horner lines to third, and that's a double play unassisted. But I mean, right now, first and second, one out. I mean, this is the second chance that the Cubs have had with at least one guy in scoring position, and in the last two innings, I believe. And I mean, if we can at least score now, I'll be pretty happy. But I mean, even if we lose this game by a small margin, I mean, you can point to last inning, and hopefully you can not point to this inning, as we have a guy who's been having a pretty bad season, but he's been having a great month of August. So, and we're in August right now, so you could say he's going to be great right now. Seiya Suzuki steps up to the plate. Corbin Burns with a small 77 pitches currently. And this is a big moment right here. 0 for 1. Bang, sixth in the lineup. 0-1. I don't know why I said 0-1. That's a 1-0 count. So, yeah, also one out. And also, the Brewers only have 3 mound visits left. Worth knowing, I guess, because the Cubs are showing it. And you start off with 5, and the Cubs still have 5. So, I mean, I don't know. They've had to use 2 already. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll run out. Here's 0-1. Oh, my gosh. Go out of play. Please, out of play. Okay, phew. Yeah, that's popped up foul down the dugout, down the first base line, and it goes out of play. And let's just say that this Chicago Cubs team has capitalized a lot on their way to this many wins from being bad at first. These last few months, they've only been winning because they've been capitalizing on key moments. This is a key moment, if any. I mean, 1-1 pitch, ball, 2-1. I mean, Seiya Suzuki right here. He's making Corbin Burns work. But then again, Devin Williams is fresh. So who would you rather face? I'd probably rather face a tired Burns. But then again, at this point, who even knows? I mean, Burns is good too. As that's ball 3 as he almost hit Suzuki in the head. Seiya's going to have a 3-1 count. And Burns is showing signs of being exhausted and tired. So, I mean, oh boy, yeah, Seiya, man, right at the head, right next to the head. As Caratini managed to grab that. Sadly, it could not have gotten away. Would have gotten a second and third. As we've got a 3-1 count. And Seiya, do you give him the green light here? I don't know. I mean, you could.
I mean, it's definitely a count that he could capitalize on. He might get a nice here. Ball 4. What? You are joking me right now. You are kidding me. This umpire. What was that call? That's complete horribleness. It should be bases. Oh my gosh, this It's about 2 baseballs out of the strike zone. I mean, what are you doing, ump? What are you doing? You're gonna strike out Sam. Screw this umpire. Get fired. I mean, I don't want you in the MLB. You don't deserve to be an umpire. I mean, you just ruined our odds of scoring here because of your horse baggery, of your stupidity, of calling that pitch on your 3-1 count a strike. You're gonna call that a strike? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's just horrible umpiring right there. Horrible. I mean, complete horrible. I mean, complete horrible. 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 Gosh. Oh, man, that was bad call. Horrible call. Seiya Suzuki with 1 out had a 3-1 count. And it's clearly a ball, and he calls it a strike. And the next pitch right down the middle, he takes it for strike 3. It should have been bases loaded, 1 out for Candelario. Oh my gosh, as that's popped up down the left field line, and it's foul, out of play. 0-2 count for Candelario. 0 for 2 in the game today. And yeah. Have to see about that. As Candelario strikes out right there. And that is the end of the inning. So yeah. End of the 6th. We've done 6 innings. And we're going to the top of the 7th. So yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's an annoying turn of events. But anyways, might wrap this up here. Might go a little longer. Might go a little bit longer. I don't really know. I mean, just sad. Just sad that the umpire would do that. I mean, how can you be such a bad umpire that you're gonna cut our momentum in shreds? You're gonna put our momentum in the shredder. Oh my gosh. If we lose this game, it's why we lost. It's why we lost. Hey guys, I accidentally took off the screen. The umpire for this game, okay? He just made one of the worst calls I've ever seen. Okay? Alright, it might not even show up here. Let's see if I can pull this up. It was the Cubs were gonna have a walk, and he decided to call that a strike. I mean, it's not even gonna be here, huh? Is it gonna be lost in history? It's not, because I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna literally record the game on my TV just to get that call for you guys, because that call was horrible. It was clearly outside, and it's a 3-1 count, okay? So on a 3-1 count, if you get a ball, and it was clearly a ball, you get a free base. You get to take a nice stroll down to first base with first and second, and 1 out. If you get a walk, you have bases loaded, 1 out for the second time in 2 innings straight. Do you score there? A lot of the time, yes. Do we need to score it in this game? Is a 1-0 lead enough? Maybe not. Probably not. It could be, but maybe not. It would be nice to score. But you know what the umpire does? When we get a walk, he calls it a strike. And then Seiya proceeds to take a strike right down the middle. Right down the middle for strike 3. And obviously Candelario can't get anything done after that. And now we're in the top of the 7th. And I know this might sound like overreacting. And you could say I'm overreacting. But the Cubs' momentum in that inning was going strong with Happ and Dansby with nice singles. And then that happens. I mean, that's like a momentum crusher right there. I mean, for that inning, first and second, 2 outs, or bases loaded, 1 out. I mean, the probabilities of scoring there are exponentially higher if you don't get a bad call like that umpire did. I mean, this guy's Caratini just strikes out and his bat flew away into the dugout. Hopefully no one got struck by the bat. As that's 1 out. I mean, it's not like this game is over. We're still winning 1-0. It's just that in baseball, to have a team not score in the whole game, not to mention that a team that's been amazing, you can't be expecting to win 1-0 as Terang pops up to Horner for 2 outs. And I mean, this Chicago Cubs team is getting outs right now. Layer's looking great, but I mean, I don't want to have to be on an edge always. I mean, why can't we just score when we should score? Like, it's just annoying, guys. Sorry for being this emotional, but, this is why you're here. I mean, you're here to hear me and Andy debate, and Andy's gone, so you're just here to hear me talk about this Cubs team. And this Cubs team is giving a lot of emotional damage because you cannot watch a single game that the Cubs win and think that they're going to win until the last out. I mean, gosh, I don't even know if we're going to win after the game's over almost. I can't even believe we won. Because we have to do some miraculous, amazing stuff. It just doesn't make any sense sometimes. But anyways, Layers pitching with 2 outs, and I mean everything's looking good except for that we could be winning 4-0 instead of 1-0, and then we would have a pretty comfortable lead. I mean, Alzolay shouldn't even have to pitch now unless we lose the lead, but it's not what's happening. So let's just calm down and finish the game. Layers looking good. It's just that was a horrible at bat for Seiya. I mean, he should have been on first base. And I mean, I like Candelario with bases loaded, 1 out. That's a pop out for out number 3, baby. Swanson makes the catch. Nico and Dansby both make a catch. And let's tune in to take me out to the ball game. Ooh, Andre Dawson.
Everyone on your feet. Journey, are you ready?
I'm ready.
On 3. A 1. A 2. A 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a say,
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes.
you're out at the old
Ball
ball game.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go. Let's go right there is a great 7th inning stretch there by Andre Dawson. Way to pump us up. And let's actually get some runs, huh? How about it? I think we got this here. I'm feeling good after that 7th inning stretch because we're rooting for the Cubbies, and the Cubbies are going to win because this is our year. Let's go. So, anyways, we're going to the bottom of the 7th, and let's get some runs, like I was saying, like he was saying. It's awesome. Awesome. I mean, we got this. We're going to score some runs here. We're going to make some damage, deal some damage to these Milwaukee cheeseheads. Okay. Let's do it. I don't like Milwaukee. I mean, ever since 2018, Milwaukee has been a thorn in the Cubs' side. And not just like any thorn. They've been a bad thorn. They've been poison ivy to this Cubs team. They've ruined our chances too many times to count. And this is our year. This is our time to show them that the Cubs are back. We are better than you guys. And let's just all we have to do is prove my words. I mean, it's not that hard, except for it's very hard because it's Major League Baseball. But then again, the Cubs are also a Major League Baseball team that should be better than the Brewers, have a better run differential. I mean, the Cubs are like the better team in so many ways. I mean, the Cubs have the better run differential, almost the better record. I mean, if you take into consideration the Brewers' winning streak, I mean, the Cubs went 8-4, but everyone was disappointed. I mean, how can you be this disappointed when you go 8-4? 8-4 is a good stretch. 8-4 is a stretch you should be proud of. But I mean, if you're playing against Milwaukee, I mean, obviously, if they're going on a big winning streak, then you're gonna have to be disappointed about 8-4. But I'm not disappointed because I know we've got the wild card anyways. So that's that. And this is a very exciting game. I mean, 1-0 here in the bottom of the 7th, and Morel's up 1-for-2 on the day, of course. And I mean, this is just hype at this point. I mean, this is just what matters. I mean, this is like a preview of playoff baseball, man. I mean, if we win this game, I mean, this is gonna be big. I mean, even winning 1 out of 3 against Milwaukee when they're in a stretch like this, it's not bad. This Morel takes a strike for strike 3. A strike for strike 3. Yep. That kind of sounds funny, but you know, it's what happened. I swear, I'm drinking so much Gatorade during this live stream. I have one of those like really big bottles, and I'm just like drinking all of it. As Gomes pops up, foul. Something. I mean, this is an opportunity for the Cubs to score, man. I mean, this is a good opportunity right here as Gomes pops up foul again on the first baseline. And I mean, yeah. It's pretty much it. As we have an 0-2 count to Yan Gomes here. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, that's a nice play by the second baseman. And Gomes beats it out. Man on first with 1 out. Let's go. Let's go, Cubs. Here we go. Here we go, Cubs. Here we go. I mean, and what a base hit by Yan Gomes there. I mean, a nice play, I guess, by the second baseman for the Brewers, Terang. But I mean, it's a tough play because your momentum's not going the way you like to first. You're going the other way because you're ranging to your right from second. So it's a tough play. He did good,
but Gomes did better because he beat it out. So, I mean, we have Mike Talkman here with a 1-0 count. And, I mean, this is a guy who was having a really good stretch when he came up to the Cubs. And he's cooled off, definitely. But, I think he's still got a good shot doing some damage against these Brewers. I mean, he's the guy who's still in the lineup, and he's been on leadoff currently. I mean, I like Bellinger leadoff, but I mean, I'm fine with Talkman leadoff. I mean, Bellinger's more of a 4 guy. I mean, I don't even know who should lead off this team. I mean, a ton of guys who could do it, and Talkman's a nice leadoff hitter for sure. I think Talkman's a great guy. I don't know why I said Bellinger. Bellinger's not a leadoff hitter. But Talkman is definitely a capable one if he's not slumping like he is right now. However, he still has his job, so David Ross still has hope in him, and I think we can too. At least some hope. At least some hope. Umpire, did I not talk about you enough? Or not? 2-1 count. Okay, guys, look at this. Look on the screen right now. Number 4. It's not in the zone. It's below. On the screen, it was even lower. It's clearly a ball. Clearly. Don't you see it's right next to the 1? Right next to a ball? Oh my gosh. This umpire, man. Man, I hate this umpire so bad. Angel Hernandez might be back, huh? Gosh. I mean, not as big as the pitch to say it, potentially, but I mean, it's definitely making Talkman's at bat like 100-point expected batting average lower. As Talkman bloop single to left center. Talkman says, I don't care about the stats. I'll still get a base hit. And it's first and second with 1 out for the Cubs. And the Cubs have life. There is life in this team. And this should be a mound visit probably. As Corbin Burns has thrown over 100 pitches. And I mean, Talkman there going the other way, not going for too much, just trying to hit the other way and get some good contact. And he bloops into left center for a nice base hit. I mean, it's all you really need. I mean, like, that's better than trying to hit a home run and popping out. I mean, like, that's all we need to do. Next man up mentality. And Talkman is starting off the top of the Cubs lineup. And we have a legitimate, or we have a legit, I don't even know how to say it. We have a good chance. A good chance. I'll say it like that. A good chance to score here. I mean, we're going to have Nico, Dansby, Cody. I mean, let's see it. Bellinger, Swanson, Horner, if you don't know their first names. And Horner is starting off. So, Horner, Swanson, Bellinger. That's why I said first and I said them backwards. So, let's see it. Horner's 0 for 2 with a hit by a pitch. He did score, though, so guess he's glad about that one. Even though it probably hurt because it's a major league pitch, especially if it was a fastball. Oh, pitch. Ball 1. Ball 1 right there to Nico. And, I mean, Nico's been having a bad game right now in the sense of like he's 0 for 2, but he's a dangerous hitter. And of course his power is not going to amaze you, but with Swanson and Bellinger after him, as that's ball 2-0, I mean, Nico's got a good chance here to just keep the line moving, as I was saying. I mean, recap what has just happened recently. I mean, we have first and second. Talkman just got a good hit. And, I mean, after Gomes, I believe, and Nico, why are you popping it up to first? 2 down for the Cubs. 2 down. As we're going to have Dansby up, though, so, I mean, not bad. I wish we had Bellinger. Oh, actually, Half's batting third. My bad. Okay. I should have read the screen. Swanson's batting after Bellinger. Swanson's batting better than Halfto, although they've both not been amazing. So I don't even know at this point. I mean, this Chicago Cubs team has some really good. They have some. The Cubs have some really good. How do I say it? Like I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but anyways, we've had some amazing chances to score here, and we've not been dominating. Like, how do I say it? We've not been like capitalizing on our opportunities. I mean, we scored in the first inning. I mean, this is anyone's game. I mean, gosh. Anyone's game, definitely. Anyone's game. As we are going to have on a 1-1 count, he takes a hanging curveball. Hanging curve right there. He didn't. I don't know. I guess he didn't read it. Out of the hand. It looks like a high ball, but if you read that, you can crank that, and he's crushed that before. And then he chases out a curveball in the dirt. Wonderful, wonderful. As Corbin Burns gets out of it, and yeah, we're going to the 8th. As the Cubs will keep playing very close baseball. Too close for most people's liking, but at least we're in contention. I mean, this is a lot better than losing. However, this is obviously a lot worse than dominating every day. Like, I wish we could. So, yeah. That is pretty much it right now. I mean, this is really an amazing game just because, like, what's happening now is a big moment, a big game. And I mean, like people I talked to about this game earlier today. I mean, it was predicted to be a good game. I mean, this matchup, Corbin Burns, Milwaukee ace. I mean, Justin Steele, Cubs ace. I mean, it's a hard, tough matchup, or I don't know, good matchup. I mean, these are two amazing pitchers, and Steele's been having the better year. Burns has been good for a lot longer. I mean, they're matching up, and I mean, they've both pitched 6 innings, and they both pitched, or no, Steele pitched 6, Burns 7, and they both pitched really good. And after the first inning, Burns literally allowed no runs. That's crazy. As the Cubs are here, back on TV. So, the Cubs have out hit the Brewers 8-6, by the way. No errors for each team. Then obviously Cubs are winning 1-0. 1-0. It's good. We're winning. We're winning. We're going to win, right? Hope. Oh, boy. Julian Merriweather coming in to pitch the 8th. You see, this is the thing I'm scared about the Cubs. I mean, Merriweather, 3.43 ERA. Alzolay, if the Cubs are winning, oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Yelich is so bad, he's going to bunt. He can't get an actual hit, so he's going to bunt. Oh my gosh. It's a good bunt because that's all he practices because he can't actually hit. Stupid Brewers. Okay, so if the Cubs are winning going into the 9th inning, Alzolay will finish the game. I'll tell you that much. Is that strike 1 to William Contreras? Here's the thing, though. How do we know that the Cubs will be winning? How do we know? Because Merriweather's good, but we're gonna have to get some outs here. That's a nice pitch right there by Merriweather at 86. Nice off speed, and 0-2 to Contreras. I'm feeling good and I'm feeling bad about this game at the same time. I mean, it's too close for my liking, but we're winning, so we're on the right side of close, you know. And if it's gonna be close, at least be winning close. And perfect pitch right there. Chase pitch dropped just under the zone, but William Contreras with a nice take. Should have swung, but he's becoming more mature as he's getting more leagues in the league, more years in the league, and he's taking that pitch. Big league take right there. Sadly, the Cubs did not read Burns's. They were not reading Burns's breaking balls as good. It was 1-2 pitch with Yelich on first. Contreras pops it up. Oh no, that might be gone. Okay, yes. Talkman with a nice catch in center field. Whew. I got scared for a second. I wasn't sure if it would be gone. And William Contreras flies out to center field. That's the result of that pitch. And I mean, with a 1-2 count, you're just trying to not strike out right there. And he got a hittable pitch, got under it. And I mean, we've got one out here with a man on first. I mean, this is an exciting game. I mean, this is what you're a fan of the team for. This is what you play for as a player. This is what you announce for as a broadcaster. This is everyone part of this Cubs team right now. Is really, he's out. What a throw by Yan Gomes. He throws out Yelich at second. Oh no. Brewers are thinking about challenging it. Yeah, I think he's out. By a little hand. Yeah, he's out. There's a shot of him being out. They paused it right when he's out. He was reaching for the bag, and he just it was very close. That's why they didn't actually challenge it, though. So, yeah, they decided to call it off. That's strike 2 to Mark Canha from the A's. I don't know if he was acquired or if he was a free agent. Trade deadline or free agent. But either way, he's 2 for 3 on the night, and the dangerous force bag number 3 as Cubs fans on their feet. 0-2 pitch. He went. He checked in swing, and Mark Canha struck out Merriweather with an outstanding performance. Yan Gomes with a great throw, and that is strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. 3 more outs, and we're taking a W. Let's go. Keep this going. We're going to be good. Keep this going. 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 I mean, gosh, this has been a crazy live stream. I mean, a crazy game. Live stream's been a watch party that's been fun, but I'm talking about how amazing this team has played. And although they've had not that many opportunities, so far at least, things have been going great. And I mean, what else can you ask for when you've got this type of team that's literally at a chance for a playoff spot? And yet, we're obviously not in the playoff spot yet. And that's why we're here worrying about a game against Milwaukee. If we're 10 games up over Milwaukee, for example, am I even caring about this game that much? Or is it just let's see how much we beat Milwaukee by? Or if we lose, who cares? Because we're probably still going to win the division because we're doing amazing. Well, no. Guess what? The Cubs started off bad. When you start off bad and you want to end good, you have to play amazing before the trade deadline. What did the Cubs do? Exactly that. And now we're going into the bottom of the 8th, and the Cubs are only 3 outs away. I mean, this game is gonna have a great chance for the Cubs to take this home. And yeah, the Cubs are also, you know, a team that we cannot rely on to win when they're playing the Brewers, who are definitely not that. If you think that the Brewers are worse, like I think so, but I don't think the Brewers are horribly worse. I think that the Brewers are. This is an evenly matched game. As you see, I mean the Cubs are winning 1-0, but I mean in baseball anyone can win, and the Cubs have so far taken advantage. I mean, like I was saying earlier, a masterpiece for both starting pitchers, as everyone expected. I mean, you've got two guys on the mound who are amazing. As Bellinger takes ball one, and he's got a nice matchup here against Uribe with a 193 ERA, but only pitched 18 innings in 19 games. Bellinger chases that off speed that dropped out of the zone. And, I mean, Bellinger's got a lefty-right matchup. That's what I meant about the matchup. Pitcher looks pretty good. Alzolay can win this stuff for us. So, I mean, let's get the job done, hey? Come on. It's ball in the dirt on the off speed. Уже начинаем мне готовить еду, уже скоро закончится. And I mean, this team right now is in a tough spot. I mean, it's a tough spot. What else are you gonna say about it? And when you're in these types of situations, you either back down or you step up. And Bellinger's gonna ground to first, and he makes the play. It's 1 out. And Steele in the dugout. I mean, he's got to be satisfied with his performance. 6 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. I mean, that's a stellar performance. Not only a quality start, that's a super duper quality start. I don't even know how to describe how amazing Steele has been tonight. I mean, Justin Steele, thank you for your pitching, man. I mean, like, you've been awesome for this team this year. As I thought you would, but I mean, you're doing it. You're getting the job done. As we have Dansby Swanson, who's actually bumped up to 5 for tonight. I don't know if that's been perm there or not, but I mean, he's definitely not been hitting good enough for 3, but has half, debatable. Oh my gosh, this umpire, he is gonna drive me insane. Second horrible call. Third missed call. I mean, what is he doing? I mean, I don't even know what to say about this umpire. I mean, he's literally driving me crazy. I mean, why are you calling those ball strikes? I'm gonna have to make a short about how bad the umpire's been. I mean, it's just been bad. Like, so you guys can see like the pitches, you know? Like, if you guys will actually like see the pitch, you know, like I'll take the game replay, because like this has been trash umpiring. This has been horribleness. This has been a horrible performance behind the catcher. I'll say it like that. I don't even know how to say it, but oh my gosh. Come on, man. Why do I keep having to go on rants about how bad your umpiring is? Can you at least be all right? Oh my gosh. 2-2 pitch to Dansby. Ball 3. And that should have been ball 4, because it should have been a 3-1 count there, but because of our favorite umpire, we're gonna have another full count. Just like Seo. Oh, Swanson way to stay alive. And even though that was a ball, it still would have been called a strike because of the umpire. So yeah, good job swinging at that. By the way, guys, well played by Jan Gomes, right? In the top of the 8th. I mean, that was an amazing throw to second to catch Yelich stealing. I mean, caught stealing right there. I mean, Yelich is trying to steal and way to throw him out. I mean, that's a tough play. I mean, of course, when you get to the professional levels, I mean, even college and high school, catchers can make the throw. But pop time is big in MLB, and that's a big thing for catchers. But MLB catchers don't throw everyone out. So this is how it goes. It's hard. It's not easy because these are MLB runners. Just because you're an MLB catcher, you're going against the best of the best of the opposite. Like you're competing against the best, and you're the best. Should be at least. This Dansby flies to right, and that's 2 down for the Cubs. I mean, like I was saying before, I said this multiple times tonight on this amazing watch party. Yeah, the Cubs are showing this game feels like a playoff game. A tweet, yeah, that's true. Someone tweeted that, and they're showing it on the game. I mean, I'm just happy to be existing and watching this game and like being a fan now. I mean, it's awesome. But like I was saying before today, oh gosh, he almost hit him in the head. Yeah, this Uribe guy might be trying to hit Seiya in the head. What did Seiya do? Oh, just get like struck out by a horrible umpire. Gosh, Cubs multiple times tonight have gotten thrown at in the head. Are we gonna get some tensions brewing up? But anyways, I was saying this earlier that the Cubs, if they're winning going into the 9th inning, oh umpire, I am done. Like Andy would say, with this horse baggery. 4 missed calls tonight. 4, all against the Cubs. 2 in the back-to-back at bats. Trash umpiring. Trash. Oh. Anyways, like I was saying before, if this Cubs team Seiya strikes out, we're going to the 9th. I was saying before that if the Cubs make it to the 9th, then I think they might have a shot winning this because I think Alzolay can get the save. I trust him. However, it's no easy task, especially when you're playing Milwaukee and they've been on a hot streak, and hopefully this is the end of it because it's not good news. This is scary. Does feel like a playoff game. That definitely does. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm very glad to be a part of this experience of watching this game. And I mean, who would not be? I mean, if you're a Cubs fan, I mean, this is literally like everything that you're like excited for as a fan. I mean, this is just pure joy to be in the spot where like you're in contention, you're playing a good team, and you're winning in a close game like this. I mean, contention's awesome. I mean, if you're going to be in contention, give me this game. Give me a game like this. Give me a game where we can win, where we need to win to keep going, and we are getting the job done. And all we can hope for is that we can keep it going. I mean, you'd think it's a lot easier or a lot harder than that, but I mean, in the end, I mean, what do you need to do in a baseball game to win? Score more than your opponent. The Cubs have done that. Has it been pretty? No. Has it been enough so far? Yes. And who do we have pitching now? Our best, an amazing closer. And of course, I mean, this is hype. I mean, this is a big moment right now for this team. I mean, this is a big thing. I mean, Alzolay's had the 2.64 ERA, 58 innings, 27.4 strikeout rate, 4% walk rate, 45% ground ball rate, 21 saves out of 22 opportunities. I mean, get me some of this Alzolay magic, huh? I mean, come on. I mean, let's see it. I mean, let's see them get the job done. And the Cubs are showing the schedule. Double header on Friday, Saturday game, Sunday games. That's 4, and then of course three Giants, 4 Diamondbacks, 3 Colorado, and then Diamondbacks that go into September. I mean, Diamondbacks and Reds and San Francisco are all teams that the Cubs are competing for. You know, it's the only team that the Cubs aren't competing for in that stretch. Colorado. We need to come in there and sweep them. I don't care. Sweep them. It's what we gotta do. It's just what we gotta do. We gotta sweep Colorado. But first, let's win this ball game. As Alzolay misses for ball 1, first pitch out of the pen. And guys, if you're just tuning in, we are at the top of the 9th. The Cubs need 3 outs to win this game. It's not been pretty, but they've done enough so far to hang in there. And Alzolay, third base, that's foul. And let's just say the Cubs can win this. And I encourage you to stick around until the end because it's about to be over. Or the Cubs are going to choke. And it's not going to be good. But this game should be over really soon. And this is a game that the Cubs have got to win. I mean, this is a game that the stakes are so high. And 1-1 count to Willie Adames. 0 for 3 on the day. Ball 2-1. Man, Adbert, find the zone. Find the zone. Gosh. Okay. It's all right. 2-1 pitch. Oh! Talkman, man. I can't even breathe for a second. I thought that ball was gone. 105.9 off the bat. Too much height. Holy, gosh, wow. I was so scared I couldn't even talk, and then Talkman caught. That's the second one Talkman's caught like that tonight, man. Thank you for catching these, Talkman, but man, why do the Brewers have to make him so like home runny when they just fly out like that? It looks like a home run, or am I just like confused or something? Not to mention, we have 1 out. That's what that meant because we got an out right there. And strike, nice pitch by Alzolay on the slightly outside fastball. And of course, 0-2 count already. And Rowdy Tellez is on deck with great power, but low average. I mean, in the 1-1 game, that's what you're going to need, power. But fans are on their feet. 0-2, strike 3, slider low, swing and a miss, and we've got 2 outs. Alzolay is dealing on the mound, and we only need 1 more out here. And this is like a playoff game. I mean, just to remember this and watch this back when the Cubs are bad in years. I don't know how long that'll be. Eventually, everyone rebuilds again, and when we will, I'm gonna remember this with great feelings because this has been awesome. And now all we need is 1 more out. Rowdy Tellez up to the plate. Strike 1. Okay. 89. Kind of like right down the middle. Kind of a crushable pitch, especially for a home run here. But, he took it. 219, 13 home runs. I mean, the Brewers are putting this guy in so that he can hit a home run. That's all that they want. Because that's an outside fastball at 97. Whew. And, I mean, what do you expect from this Brewers team to do? I mean, like, you're going to need a solo home run in a 1-0 game when you're losing with 2 outs. So, Alzolay. Nice pitch by Alzolay. It's 2 outs. And let's just hope he can get the final strike. I don't know why I said 2 outs. That's 2 strikes. 1-2 count. Everyone's on their feet. Here we go. 1-2 pitch is about to happen. It's hit to left field, and that is the game. Cubs win. Woo! I don't even have a voice. And the Chicago Cubs win the game. 1-0 is your final. And the W flags are out at Wrigley Field right here. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today. This is the year. We are real. W flags out. Let's go. Cubs win. Go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today.
Baseball time is here again. We catch it all on WGN. So stamp your feet and clap your hands. Chicago Cubs got the greatest fan. And you singing out.
Go Cubs, go. 1 second. That was a pause.
Go Cubs,
Go. Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today.
Let's go!
go! Go Cubs, go!
Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today.
Hit the man!
Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today.
Go Cubs, go.
Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today.
Don't give me
Go
low!
Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go!
Let's go. Cubs win. Final is 1-0. And you know, guys, Cubs win. I'm gonna watch this in my future and look back and remember the Cubs winning. And man, this is just an amazing game, an amazing time for this Cubs team. And I'm glad they're doing that. I'm glad they're on the run. Thank you for watching. It's been really fun. Like, subscribe, share this video, channel, podcast with your friends, family, and everyone you know. And until next time, go Cubs, go! Stay frosty and see you later.